Tonight, a father is grieving. He lost his teen daughter to fentanyl after he says a friend's mom gave her a pain pill with a deadly dose of the drug. And now that mom is in jail. And more, we're seeing district attorneys go after people suspected of supplying the fentanyl that leads to a death. Becca Habegger has this dad's message for all of us.
I got a pedicure down with the girls because
you're a girl dad.
You got to do those things.
Jef Dawkins says the girl he considered a daughter, 15-year-old Kamaria Evans, will always be in his heart.
She's not my biological child. I've just raised her from her first steps.
And he wears his heart on his sleeve.
This is my tattoo of me and my girls.
And on his shirt and his wrist.
These are actually her ashes in there.
In July of 2020, Kamaria went to her girlfriend's house and experienced menstrual cramps. So Dawkins says the girlfriend's mom offered Kamaria half a pain pill that turned out to contain fentanyl, enough to end Kamaria's life.
And as far as what I was told, she laid down and never woke up.
Dawkins received a middle-of-the-night phone call from the woman.
Her words were, "I don't know what happened. Kamaria is not breathing. She's already on her way to the hospital."
Dawkins rushed to his daughter's side in time to see the medical staff try to revive her, but she was pronounced dead shortly after his arrival.
I would never wish this type of pain on anyone because it's not something that you can get over at any point in time. You have to live with that.
He says the autopsy shows Kamaria died of fentanyl poisoning. The Sacramento Police Department tells ABC 10 the county coroner's office alerted them that Kamaria's death was suspicious. Now the woman accused of giving Kamaria that half a pill, Stephanie Buggs, is facing a felony charge of child endangerment. Buggs was arrested back in February. Keep in mind, Kamaria died just over 3 years ago. So why did it take so long to make the arrest? As Sacramento County District Attorney Tien Ho explains, building a case involving fentanyl is not simple.
Sometimes we're working the investigation on the front side of it in terms of before the individual is arrested. We're building that case. We're going through the phones. We're going through search warrants. We're talking to witnesses.
Stephanie Buggs is in jail pending the outcome of her case and is next due in court on September 28th, though Dawkins says there's nothing the criminal justice system can do to satisfy him.
What I would want is for no more parents to have to go through what I'm going through. That's the only victory for me.
I think a lot of parents would agree with that, right, Becca?
Absolutely.
Becca Habegger joins us now. Becca, what else is being done about this crisis?
You know, Alex, for one, more DAs are cracking down on fentanyl dealers and providers. You know, just last month, a Placer County man was the first person in the state to be convicted of murder and a fentanyl death. That's from a 2022 case that killed another 15-year-old girl. Also, thanks to settlement money from opioid manufacturers, more than $7 million are coming to Sacramento County. That's according to county health officials, who tell me it will be spent on things like outreach, education, and prevention.
And Narcan is really an important tool to help fight this as well, right?
Called the miracle drug. Yes, we cannot say this enough. Narcan, or the generic naloxone, is an opioid overdose reversal drug. It's administered in an easy-to-use nose spray, and it's now available over the counter at pharmacies. Medical professionals we've interviewed tell us they want everyone to add this to their first aid kits now.
Yeah, and if people do use this, you still need to call 911. So a very important tip there. Becca, thank you so much.